uptick just in the past 3 months of almost a tripling of the number of foreclosures that have taken place. You know, last summer and the fall, this was supposed to be the height of the economic meltdown because the stimulus package was going to fix everything up and everything was going to be fine. It didn't turn out that way. Just in January alone, we have counties that the foreclosure rates have tripled from where they were just in October. That doesn't bode well for the Mikulski plan, along with Reid and Pelosi, to continue to have reckless spending plans backed up by reckless borrowing, some type of answer to what many economists would say is an economic meltdown that had something to do with reckless spending and reckless borrowing. Common sense has gone out the window in Washington, D.C., particularly with the entrenched career politicians on the hard left, such as Barbara Mikulski, who has really forgotten her roots. So why am I running? This is why I'm running. I cannot sit on the sidelines anymore. You or I, it's why you're here tonight. It's why you're involved. We together can restore our government to we the people. We can no longer allow the professional politicians who are so entrenched with their own self-interest in Washington to run the country into the ditch. We just can't do that. I am asking you to entrust me, really as a trustee, to do a job for you. I'm not looking for a job here. I'm looking to go do a job, a representative job as a citizen legislator on your behalf, to stick to those core principles. That's why I describe myself as a Reagan conservative, because I believe that lower taxes, lower tax burdens do help free up the private enterprise for more prosperity. That we need to go on a gut check as to where less government is better. We need to once again address the topic of, isn't local and state government really the best form of government? And why would we want to have more centralized federal government if the state or local officials can deal with that just as well? And to have a strong national security platform and plank, which is part of my platform that I'm running on. That's what I'm committed to, because that is not a no. That's not the party of no. This is a party of yes. We're saying yes to opportunity, yes to a chance to succeed, yes to be able to pursue your dream, yes to parents and other folks to be involved in the educational system, whether it's going to be a public school or a private school or a home school. Yes for people to actually have some freedom and some liberty and some individual responsibility over their lives. On the other hand, Senator Mikulski, she's not showing up for work. This year alone, she's missed 42 roll call votes, 11% of the votes that were cast in the Senate. One of those votes that she missed was a vote on whether or not to continue to fund ACORN. Not an important enough vote to make it, but when the health care bill came up, she made it. She made that. Couldn't be found at a town hall last summer. But when it comes time to roll in and try to attempt to take over 1/6 of the American economy with the health care system, she shows up for that vote. That's not what Maryland can afford anymore. The time has come, after 3 decades, for Senator Mikulski to retire, to go home. Many folks say big spending Barb, as some like to call her. She considers herself a lifer. A lifer. It is, as Scott Brown pointed out, the people's seat. It is we the people in the Constitution. That's what the Constitution starts out with. We the people. Not we the Congress. Not we the professional politician who's out of touch with what really has to happen on putting us back on a road to prosperity. Senator Mikulski, she has never run a business. She has never created a job. She has never understood the entrepreneurial spirit, the creativity that has made this nation great. And it's time for us to have representation that understands those things and is willing to be a servant of the people. So in conclusion, I'm asking you to seriously examine your hearts, to get involved, and I know that you've already made that big step by being out here tonight on this cold night. Montgomery County is a great place. Montgomery County is a place with people who are brilliant, and the things that are done here to help not only advance Maryland, but to advance the quality of life in the United States do not go unrecognized. As a state, we cannot have isolated areas of the state. Montgomery County, with its prosperity that has even hung tough at times during the downturn in the economy, will be where the Democrats will look to get the money out of after they completely finish ruining the Eastern Shore, Baltimore City, and Western Maryland, where those unemployment rates continue to leap and jump. I want to be your candidate. I'm asking you to help me to get involved. I need your help. We can't do it alone, but this is the time that we can do something together that is going to turn the historic tide in Maryland and America forever, as Marylanders come back to the common sense principles that really are the yes that's in conservatism. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to take this message across the state and continue to do so. So God bless you, God bless America, and thank you very much for having me.